All right, welcome in the Men Are Forged podcast. What is the secret to your 5-year plan? For many of my clients, we've talked through just the idea of what you want your life to look like in 5 years, not at your work, career, family, all these different things. Some even my clients have hit on this emotional part of your 5-year plan. Like, I want to have more peace in my life. I want to have less anxiety. I want to be more excited on a daily basis, look forward to Mondays, like this emotional state as well as the physical, right? Promotion, job, all these things, right? And I think we put these as barometers for success. And I would say the secret to you creating a barometer of success that's lasting, the secret is confronting your insecurities and fears. As men, this is what I love working with men, especially in business, is because there is always a forward thinking, wanting certain results, wanting to build something beyond just what you currently have. And what that brings up as we move forward is insecurities begin to pop up as we have more responsibility, as we have more leadership roles, as we take on more things in our life. Insecurities, our lack, things that we wish we had as men, as leaders, as men in business, right? We wish there was a higher level of success that we had, and therefore the insecurities pop up and we compare ourselves and all these different things, right? So therefore, this is the secret to your success and creating a healthy barometer of success when you're willing to, in the midst of growing and building. I think because we all have a really pretty good idea what we want, though in the midst of growing in confidence in our roles, in our areas of leadership, whether it's family or business, right? Is we have to be willing to confront those insecurities because that becomes our way to success. Because we actually then can be more individually stronger and capable and more confident in to lead in those areas. Success is a good thing. Being results minded, I think, is a good thing. I am not that way, and I admire people who can be motivated in that way. But if your barometer for success, your secret to success is numbers, is the scoreboard of life with everyone else, then your success will be limited in your ability to grow as confident as a man and a leader. It's just the truth. And being confident in your business, being confident as a father, as a husband, that's the issue that we continually need to address. And that becomes from addressing your insecurities. I know in my life, this is I would say I'm definitely not an expert in, but this has been my life journey, is my willingness to, when I feel that discomfort, when I experience something new, when I take bold action, because I think that's the difference between boldness and confidence, because boldness is kind of courage's little brother, right? Because confidence is this mindset we're all wanting to get in, to be confident in these areas, not only competent, but confident, right? There's this, and the confidence is this mindset that we take on, that we feel a level of excitement or intentionality or ability to accomplish something because we feel that confident. That's that mindset, right? Or boldness is generally it can be the opposite, right? Is we're willing to act despite feeling confident, that actually it's more in the presence of fear than confidence that we're willing to act. And I think that's really where we grow where we confront insecurity and grow in confidence, is when we're willing to act boldly in our action. And as I've moved across the country, as I've taken new jobs, as I've started my own business, as I've done this podcast, all these different things that I'm like, I am clueless. I mean, there's no reason for me to really have a podcast if you look at my skill set. I'm not very technologically advanced. I don't really know how to really create a social media platform. I am just clueless in a lot of these areas. I'm pretty introverted, so therefore talking to a lot of people at once isn't necessarily what I um, naturally am confident at, right? But I do it because I know the value it brings to people, and I know what it does when I continually depress and do more, that I am growing in confidence in these areas, my ability to speak to men, my ability to coach men, my ability to interview someone and engage and network and do all these things that I am not super competent in, but I'm growing in confidence because I'm willing to act boldly. And I definitely am seeing this beyond just even um, work. You see this when really as a husband that I'm willing to engage in harder conversations with my wife. I'm willing to love her even when I don't feel like it, right? There's these things that when we feel a lack of confidence, we want to pull away, we want to move around and take a lot of ways, the easy way out. And unfortunately, when we have other options to do, that's what we do. But I would say a mark of success. That's why I keep coming back to this. Your secret to your success is you're willing to confront these insecurities in the midst of action, the midst of moving forward. This is what people talk about, loving the process, because the journey is not the destination, right? That language, right? The goal is the journey, not the destination. Like some of that wording we've used, but that's I think the point they're trying to make when they're saying that is in the midst of the action, not necessarily the result, is where we really find out the quality of people we are, the quality of leader, the quality of person, the places we need to address our blind spots. I have got so many blind spots in the midst of starting my own business, finding out where I am incompetent in and where I lack confidence. But if I just moved around it, I would not grow. I would not get better at this and be in a place where I want to be, because I see the goal. I see the 5-year plan. I know it. I know it's there. But if I just, hit the quit button, I would not get to experience that 5-year plan because of the fear, of the insecurities that I'd have to move around, of addressing some of these places in my life. Yeah, needless to say, this is what today is. This is your barometer of success that I really hope you're willing to do. This is what I love to do in men's life, is really you find places of confidence in your leadership, in your abilities. This is the feedback I get from my clients, is the midst of working with me, they have found the ability to grow in confidence and make powerful decisions as leaders in their business, in their life, in their family, in every day, to find that confidence because they're willing to meet with me and address these things. Yeah. So check out mentorforge.com for more information. Feel free. I would love to continue this conversation with you personally as well. So you can go check out that at mentorforge.com and hit the free call, and let's just keep talking. Because I love just problem solving this specific issue and then addressing really how do you find confidence, really gain confidence in your business, in your life, and really navigate your business and your life with confidence. I think that's what we're all trying to figure out in our 20s and 30s. And so I'd love to help you. So yeah, go to mentorforge.com.